next part of the discussion I want to talk about is tampons. Now, tampons are very, very scary for some people. Some persons don't use tampons. For example, I am going to the beach and my period start this morning. Beach period now start my beach trip. So I put on a tampon so I can get to go to the beach and everything is fine. How do you use a tampon? Let's talk about it. The first thing you're going to do is open the tampon. You open it by pulling the strip. And then this is what it looks like. This is not the tampon itself. This is the applicator that you're looking at. The tampon is inside of the applicator. Now, some people don't use the tampons that have applicators, in which case they'll just have the naked tampon itself and they'll have to insert that. So let me show you what we're talking about. This is the vagina here in my diagram. This is the actual vaginal canal. This is where the tampon is going to go, inside here. Okay? So when you insert the tampon, it lands inside here like this, and then you bleed on it, and then you pull it out and you dispose of it. So this is where the tampon goes, inside of the actual vagina. Now, for the purpose of demonstration purposes, this is going to be my vagina right here. This is a part of my hand. Yes. You see how tiny? That's how my vagina stays, tiny too. I kid myself. Anyway, so the first thing that we're going to do, we have our tampon, and this is our vagina. Remember, this is my vagina. I'm going to insert the tampon into my vagina. You realize how I hold the tampon? I hold it by this little gritty part here because this part is designed specifically for that purpose. So this is my vagina. I am going to insert my tampon into my little tiny vagina, right? So I'm opening up my vagina. Even if you have the canal, I open it like this so you can get to see. You see the 3D technology? This is amazing. Look at what I'm saying now. So you're going to insert the tampon into the vagina like this, and this is what it looks like. Now, remember that this part is the applicator. You're going to take your finger now and insert the tampon into the vagina. See what happens there? This is the actual tampon. This is the applicator. So now, you're going to pull out the applicator out of the vagina, leaving just the tampon. So the tampon is there inside of the vagina, and the string hangs out. Now, you need the string to hang out because the string is going to help you to take the tampon out when you're through. So you can go about today, you can jump and swim and laugh and play. Don't pay attention when you're putting on your underwear so that the string is tucked into your underwear, because I've seen some photos of some people just minding their own business and then tampon string hanging out. It's not a good look, right? So make sure your string is tucked in when you have on your panty, because you don't want this to show. So you're there, have on your tampon. And you're doing some kind of dancehall. You know, the young ladies in dancehall very flexible and thing. And you stand up and you're there on your head top and you have one other bag of things, and there is a tampon string. Not a good look. So make sure your string tuck in. Alright. So now you're going about your business, daddy, and you're ready to change your tampon. First thing you're going to do, you're going to get the string. Now the string is going to hang out. What the string allows it, what the string allows you to do is to remove the tampon. But while you're wearing the tampon, you can urinate same way, you can defecate same way, you can poop, you can go about your regular business, all the bodily functions work same way when you're using a tampon. But so when you're ready to go back now, you come, you take off your underwear, or maybe you're one of them people that don't wear underwear, that's allowed to. And now you're going to look for your string, and you're going to pull your tampon out of your vagina. Pull it out. Now by this time, your tampon full of blood. Okay? Now, remember what I told you, what is in your period kit? You have those things in your period kit for a reason. Because what you're going to do now is you're going to get a piece of that napkin that I show you, and you're going to wrap your tampon in the napkin. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Good to go. Now, this is all your nice little plastic bag becomes handy again. You can put it in a plastic bag and dispose of it, or you can dispose of it inside of the napkin. The napkin can be placed inside of these receptacles that they have in public bathrooms that you can dispose pads and tampons in it, disposable menstrual products in those baskets. And that is where you'll drop your tampon. All right? Now, one of the things that we did not mention when I was talking to Renee, and I need to say this, and I need to say it again, especially in the time of COVID, is that whenever you're handling your menstrual products, ensure that your hand is clean. Clean your hands before you handle your menstrual product, because whatever is on your hands is going to end up on your genitals, and you don't want to put any kind of debris or bacteria or anything like that, right? So remember that I showed you your vagina right here. This is actual vaginal canal, but of course that's how it looks internally. Remember, this is what it looked like externally. For those who did not join me for that episode where I spoke about the anatomy, let us talk about it again. Okay, remember we have the urethra, which is right here. This is the clitoris, this is the vagina, and this is your anus. Now, you have anus, fidudo through, and poop. You have urethra, urinate through. You do not urinate through your vagina. We did this already. This is a recap. Okay? And this is where the vagina is, right through here, sir. So this is where the tampon will go when you're putting in the tampon. All right? Good. So it goes through here. This is what it looks like from the outside. Good. And it lands in here, which is where the vaginal canal is, inside here, sir. Okay? Good. Glad. Hi, Nikisha. See ya. All right? Now, those are our disposable products. Now we're going to get into products that you can reuse. Now there's a whole conversation around reusable products. This is my personal opinion that reusable products are going to be the wave in the future, because we are having a lot of different conversations about pollution and about what's going on in the environment. And if you realize, a lot of the disposable products are made from plastics. Now, if you're going to talk about a full plastics ban, they are going to affect menstrual products on some level. So we want to look at other products that we don't have to dispose of, other products that we can actually wash and wear again, and we can still have good hygiene. We can still have good, capabilities with our periods if we just know how to use these products properly. So that's what we're going to get into right now. So my first product I'm going to talk about is the reusable pad. This is what it looks like. They come in different shapes. No, well, the shape is basically the same, but like the wings part might be a little different. But this part of it is where you will bleed on. They also have, this will be a regular flow. They have bigger ones for overnight. They have wider ones for ladies who prefer more space. Some ladies want a good wide coverage. You can ask for that when you're ordering your pads. But the good thing about reusable pads is you can wash them, dry them, and wear them again. Now, don't worry. You won't bleed through this. This material is made from bamboo, and the part that you bleed on here is made from charcoal and bamboo. Now, the good thing about using charcoal and bamboo is, one of the things is about bamboo, about charcoal, is that it protects against the bacterial buildup, and it also protects against odor. Now, the same rule applies for these type of products that would apply for the disposable products. You don't want to wear them for all day, and you're going to take them off, but instead of disposing of them, back to my little bag. You see how this little bag is so integral to life when you have the little bag in a period kit. So when you take off your reusable products now, you're going to wrap them up same way, right? And you're going to put them in your little bag. But this time when you go home, you take it out of the bag and you can wash it so you can wear it again. Now the good thing about all of these reusable products that they're making is that these products are machine washable. So that means that you can just fling the machine when you close them, make it do its thing, wash, make it dry properly, and you're good to go again. Let me show you how this fits on a panty. My panty, this is how it would fit on a panty. Same way, it's like you have the wings, you line it up same way, and it has a little snap to snap it on. And you see, snap it onto the panty, and the wings line up and everything fits same way. Good to go. This is what it looks like on the panty. Okay? So you can get to wear it like you do regular disposable pads. But like I said, the chief feature of this particular product is the fact that you can wash it and wear it again. Okay? And the good thing also is that here is stain proof. You can literally take it off and run it under the pipe and the blood just washes right out. And for those people who are concerned about clots and all of that, yes, the clots will sit on the surface, but that can just wash off same time. Look here, you can't have period and squeamish because you have to deal with blood all the time. So for the person, oh my God, blood! Oh my God, I want to touch it. It's coming out of your body. Okay? It's coming out of you. Okay? So that is the disposable pad. The reusable pad, I should say. This is the reusable pad. Now, another reusable product is, and I'm very excited about this product. This is the reusable panty. Yes, I know, Cedric, don't watch the style. These panties, you can buy them in different styles. Them have boy shorts, them have thong, them have bikini cut, them have all kind of different styles. I just buy that one here. I never realized that's so big until it comes. So relax, don't watch the size, right? What is important about this is this part right here. This area, on this white area here, you can wear this panty and bleed right into it. You don't have to put on no pad. You don't have to put on no tampon. You don't have to put on no menstrual product at all. You can just have on this panty, and if you have a period when it's coming, go on the regular day, you bleed right into it. This is made from bamboo. Right here is completely stain proof. And it is stain proof because of what they use to treat it to ensure that when you bleed into it, it does not stay stained. Another thing is, this is what machine washable, and just like regular panty, you can wash it, dry it, wear it again, you're good to go. I am very excited about these products because have you ever, if you just start unexpectedly, like you never expect it to start today, so therefore you have on some panty, and you never have on a pad at a time, and when you go use the bathroom, your panty mess up. If you had on a panty like this, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay? So that is period panties. Now, another product that I am truly excited about, and I did a review on this particular product when I used it. And I'm a very big fan of reusable products, by the way. I think the reusable products are a permanent solution to period poverty, because once you get your products, you're good. You can reuse them for quite a while. Some of them up to 3 years. All right? This is the menstrual cup. Okay? The menstrual cup. Now, a lot of times when you purchase menstrual cups, sometimes they'll give you 2 sizes in the pack, a smaller one and a larger one. And the reason why I'm a fan of the menstrual cup is because the menstrual cup is one of the only menstrual products that you can actually wear all day. That's what I said. You can wear it all day. And the reason why you can wear it all day is because it's actually inside of your body. And unlike the tampon, the blood is not absorbed into the product, it is filled into the product. So basically, when you insert the tampon, the menstrual cup tampon, when you insert the menstrual cup, it lands right here, right at the base of your cervix. So the blood is coming from your womb, which is right here, and it goes directly into your cervix. So it doesn't go into your vagina at all. So your vagina stays clean, and the blood is collected right inside of the cup, because the cup lands right at the base of the cervix. So what you do is to insert the cup. The cups are very flexible. So you fold the cup like this, right? Or some people will say you do a fold like this, so you kind of create a point with it, like so. But this is how I do it. You fold it like this, and then you insert it into the vagina, and then when you let it go, it pops open like this, and it lands right at the base of your cervix. Now the blood goes directly into the cup itself. Now here's the tricky part, getting it out. This is where you're actually going to have to be comfortable with your body, because you're going to have to get up in there. You're going to have to actually stick your finger up inside of your vagina until you feel this is the part right here, right? And you're definitely going to hold on to this little part and squeeze and pull the cup out, and the cup will have the blood inside of it. You empty it out inside of the toilet. You wash out your cup using regular soap and water. You fold it and you just push it back in. You see how that goes? That means you don't have to use any other menstrual product. Okay? And one of the good things about the cup is that you can put it on in the morning before you go to work and have it on all day. And when you get back to work, you take it off and you do what I just said. You remove it, you empty it, you wash it, you put it back on. The most convenient thing to do is to empty it while you're in the shower, because sometimes you might have a little spill or a mess, or you don't want to make a mess of your entire place. If you do it in the shower, when if any blood runs out, it will run out in the shower. I can just wash it and keep it going. Yes, you can actually wear it all day. Now, the reason why you don't have to worry about the infections where this is concerned is because it is inside of your body. It's medical grade silicone, and you're not having the outside elements because it stays inside. The blood goes inside here. So once the blood goes into the receptacle, your body is not accessing the blood anymore. Unlike with a tampon, which when the blood goes inside of the tampon is against your skin. So that old blood, the bacteria is growing inside of that old blood, and it can go back inside of your skin, which is what inside of your body, which is what causes toxic shock syndrome. With the cup, you don't have to worry about that because the blood is inside of the cup, unlike the tampon where the blood is actually absorbed in the tampon and the tampon is still accessing your skin. So that's the big difference, okay? Now, one of the good things about the cup as well is that once you purchase a cup, this cup can last you 2 years. You just have to take care of it, wash it. When you're not wearing it, you're going to store it in a dry space because you don't want to have any moisture around it, because you know some of these material will build mildew and those kind of things will build on it. And make sure that you wash it, you clean it before you insert it. Right? And remember, your hands are going to be clean as well, so you don't have to be worried about that. And like I said, the thing about this as well is that it requires you to actually get intimate with yourself. You actually got to get up in there. So you have to bear that in mind as well. So if you're one of them people there who's not comfortable about getting that intimate with your own self, then the cup is going to be a challenge for you. I've personally used the cup. The only product that I've not used that I've shown you here is the period panty. And that's because, well, you see size is big. So it's a set I bought. The set came in like 20 of them in it. But I ordered a different set. So when I get the nice little tiny ones, I can't fit because I'm the backside now white, so I get it used to. But it's not white, so I get it. When I get that, I'll try the panties. But I'm a very big fan of the disposable products. I think that they actually solve a real problem. And once you get comfortable with them, they can be very, very convenient. If there are any ladies on here that would like to try the cup, you can just DM me and I can make you get access to one, because we actually got some donations of some cups from Twisty on the Go, and we want ladies to try the menstrual cup. But you have to give us a feedback. You have to give us a review. Let us know how it worked for you, what were the pros, what were the cons, that kind of thing. Because we really want to sensitize women that this is an option. So you can definitely try it out and then see how you feel about it. Now, the reason why I wanted to have this conversation was because I wanted people to realize that there are more products available outside of just the disposable products that we have. You do have a whole organic movement where menstrual products as well is coming up. And a lot of these organic movements have plastic-free products. So you have products that are made from organic material that is very good for you from a natural point. Because I do know that some of you are allergic to some of the material that are used to make disposable products right now. So that is also something that you can look into, where the organic products are available. But I will definitely keep you posted where that's concerned, because I've ordered a bunch of stuff. So I'm just waiting for them to be shipped. And I'll definitely show you the products, and I'll take you through, and I'll show you how to use them and all of that. All right? Does anybody have any question? Let me ask it in this thing here. Because you know Instagram exact with them hour. So I really want to say a big thank you to Renee for joining us this morning for this conversation about products, because I know that even buying menstrual pads can be confusing just because there are so many different brands on the market and there are so many different options for people to choose from. So, you know, it makes sense for you to know how to choose based on what your needs are. So that is something that you can definitely look into. And tampons have different flow. So you have super, you have regular, you have normal. So it depends also on your flow. I personally don't wear tampons all the time, but whichever product you wear, it's absolutely dependent on what your needs are. And I know that there are some people that are squeamish about products that actually that insert inside of your body. And you really don't have anything to worry about because these products are very effective. A lot of them are very safe. You don't have any issues with them as long as you use them properly. Usually when we end up in problems where menstrual products are concerned, it's because we don't use them properly. So for example, the idea that you have to change your pads every few hours, that is important because if you wear the pad too long, you're growing a lot of bacteria, and the bacteria can lead to infections. And that is why a lot of women struggle every single month because they have infections every month and they blame it on the product and say, every time I use this product, I get infection. When sometimes it's not the product, sometimes it's how you use it. So you have to be mindful of that. And when you're advising your children, do the same thing. Let them understand that some of these products, you need to ensure that you pay attention to the length of time that you have it on. Make sure your hands are clean. That is probably one of the most important things as well. Your hands must be clean when you're using these products because whatever is on your hand, it's going to get onto the product and will get onto your body, and that can also cause its own challenges. All right? And another thing that you can look at is storage. Now, rule of thumb, I would say to store your disposable product in a nice dry space where you can close it, where you can actually close it off so you don't have any insect getting in there, you don't have any moisture getting in there. So you can get like a little plastic container that you can just put them inside and close it. That might work. And you can also have it in a space where, you know, it's clean and there are nobody going inside and outside of it. And look at your products as well, people. Sometimes we have these products and we put them down for a long time, and then in a one corner somewhere mildew get on them. Don't use a mildew pad. Get a different pad. Okay? Ouch. So pay attention to where you're storing your products, and also pay attention to your underwear. You want to make sure your underwear is dried properly. The great thing about living in Jamaica is that we can put things in the sun to dry. So when you wash your underwear, put it on the line, put it in the sun. And ladies, one of the things that we do when we wash our underwear is that we hang it up by the seat. Stop doing that. When you hang it on the seat, whatever is on the clothespin that you're using gets on the underwear. Whatever is on the line gets on this underwear. Hang it by the side. Don't hang it on the base. Don't hang it by the crotches. Okay? I'm not going to turn the panty inside out, which is even worse. So you take your clean panty crotches and you put it on the line. And then whatever is on the line, come off on the panty. Whatever is on the clothespin, come off on the panty. So hang your panties by the side, by where your waist will go, where it will go on your waistband, by the waistband. Don't hang it by the crotches, okay? Because those are things to consider as well. And that way it gets to dry properly too. Because sometimes when you hang it by the crotches, and the crotches don't get to dry properly. You want your panty to dry properly. Some of you have to look at what you use and wash your panty. Some of you don't use all kind of deodorizing fragrances because you want it to smell nice. Those things, hello, your vagina don't want anything to make it smell nice. If it's healthy, it will smell healthy. Okay? You don't need to smell like flowers and fruit and trees and potpourri. Okay? So you don't need to put anything on your vagina to make it smell nice. If you're healthy and you're clean, your vagina is going to be amazing. Okay? So just remember that. Whew. I don't see any questions from anybody. Let me look again. Where can we get the comment answer? That's already. If you want to pop DM me. The panty. I don't have any extra panties. Well, I do have. I don't know if this panty can fit. I could probably get some of these panties. But I'm ordering some panties. So when they come, we'll see how that goes. But I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us this morning. I hope this conversation about menstrual products has really opened your eyes to some of the things that are available. And I hope that you learned about how you can definitely sustain and take care of and maintain good hygiene with your products. Remember, again, just for emphasis, please handle your products with clean hands. So wash your hands before you use your product. Before you take them out, before you do anything with them, make sure your hands are clean. All right? And remember your period kit. You know, your period kit can just be any little pouch. So whether you use whatever menstrual product you use, you have extras in your period kit. make sure you have a pack of wipes in your period kit. You want to have some napkins in your period kit as well. And you definitely want to ensure that you have a little extra, because I have benefited from the kindness of strangers. When I go about my business and I'm unprepared and I'm in the bathroom and I meet a lady, I say, "Miss, do you want a pad now?" And she bring her handbag, she give me a pad. So I always make sure that I work with extra, because, well, I am the period lady, so I have more than what is in my period kit. So I always have pads on me. But even outside of that, we want to ensure that we maintain the period sisterhood. All right? You want to bring an extra panty. Thank you, Miss Pretty, for reminding me. You want to bring an extra underwear. A whole heap of things can go on the road where you need an extra underwear. So that's a good tip as well. All right? So thank you for joining us for another Everyday Period. See you next week, Thursday, for another episode right here at Herflow, 11 o'clock. And we're definitely going to be discussing some other amazing topic about periods. So I'll see you then. Until next time, remember, periods are natural. Take care of your body. Your vaginas are amazing. Enjoy them. Later, guys.